Most life in the universe only evolves on much colder planets than Earth. Most aliens have only ever encountered ice and consider it a mineral. Humans are widely considered a hoax by most biologists, a creature 60% made of molten rock? How absurd. The Earthling craft flashed into normal space 2 days ago. The courier told us what to expect, so the approach was much slower than usual. But after a lot of careful maneuvering and a lot of sking around with movable Heath reflectors, the docking was done. And that's when my job begins. I monitor the interface cooling systems. There will be no direct contact, obviously, our environments are mutually deadly for each other, but according to the established first contact protocols, visual contact is unavoidable to establish trust. Their barrier is a strange phase of silicon dioxide, not crystalline but transparent. Ours is the clearest ice we can manufacture. From our side there is a healthy 78 units of temperature with the fresh fluoride helium atmosphere most of the known spacefaring species evolved with. From their side? The predicted value is around 400 units, with an oxygen-nitrogen mixture. With rock vapor in it. Rock vapor. We actually visited some permanently erupting volcanoes to test our equipment. The interface system consists several layers of cooling liquids, barriers coated with infrared mirroring layers, and layers of vacuum. It's mostly transparent, and almost totally automatic, so I have time to watch. The mutual system tests are done, here they are. 5 limbs, not that usual. Much fewer joints than usual, but it seems that these joints are much more flexible. And they are furry. One of them starts to do some dance? Even more flexible than I imagined. And this is not fur, it's a removable coating. And, a 6th, smaller limb. It obviously does not help in movement, so why they have it? Must be some sensory organ. Or for mating. We will learn. The topmost limb looks like a sensor cluster, but now with real fur, at least it did not take it off like all the other furry coverings. It is vibrating somehow. Sometimes it's even jerking a bit. The command center asks me if we can allow them to raise the temperature on their side with around 80 units. Apparently this vibration is a reaction to temperatures too low. I can give them at most 30 units, the cooling turbine is around 80% now, that would make it 90%, and we need that safety margin. Gently now, watching the values. Nothing is red. The vibration slowly stops, and the Earthling changes color slightly. Apparently an agreement reached and some non-furry coatings are applied. And other Earthlings appear. Their variations in shape and color is amazing. There are at least 3 major groups, the 2 humps on the upper part of the body, the large hump in the middle of the body and the no hump. And the colors. Do they have 3 genders? 6? We will learn. And now the boring part. They start to talk. I can tune out. First they will discuss turning the armistice into peace, and then the diplomatic missions. The economy part will come several dozen shifts later. I hope our system demonstrates our capabilities. Apparently their food is going bad on the temperatures they live, and they need constant cooling when transporting it to large distances. Not a surprise, they breathe rock vapor, after all. I would go wrong in around 2 blinks there. But if we can stop shooting each other, a lot of money could be made by transporting their food between their systems. And I hope our company can have a large part of that money. So here I am. Instead of traveling, I am watching triple redundant cooling systems while other people talk. I hope I'll get some bonus out of it. Lava blob species or not, this gets boring very quickly.